Okay, we're recording. So welcome everybody. We are so excited that y'all have gotten on to learn more about Plexus. Kelly and I are excited to share with you tonight what it's done for us and what it's doing for so many other people. So Kelly has been using these products for a while, but she decided to join to get wholesale prices and also to benefit from sharing with others because she has had results. She has had a testimony from it. So she was like, why not? So we actually haven't had like a launch party or anything like that. So that's why even after she's been on the products for a long time, I think she'll share, I can't remember how long, but she'll share with you how long tonight. Even though she's been on them a while, she wants to go ahead and share with others now exactly what it's done for her. So I have a few notes here tonight. So if you see me looking down, I have to stay on track. I'm one of those type people. So Kelly has found products in a company that she loves, and we really appreciate your time and on a Sunday night getting on. And so I'm going to introduce myself a little bit and share my testimony. But I wanted to first of all tell y'all how I know Kelly. So Kelly and I know each other because she and my mom actually worked out together. My mom's a personal trainer. We met each other through the gym. And so we just kind of, met then. And then we kind of somewhat stayed in contact through Facebook and seeing each other's kids, pictures of the kids and stuff like that. And then she realized that I did Plexus, and it kind of opened up more conversation, and it's been fun to get to know her. So tonight I want to give y'all a disclaimer that we're going to be very mindful of your time. This is going to be basically just a crash course of what Plexus is, and you may walk away with more questions than you came with about Plexus. And that is okay because we want to continue these conversations and we want to continue to talk to you about it. But we just want to go over the basics. So we're going to try to make this no longer than about 35 minutes. But if you have any questions during the meeting, if you are on a computer or a tablet or your phone, there is a little chat box that you can write a question in, but we also will open it up for questions at the end where you can actually ask on here and just talk. So we'll do a little Q&A at the end as well. But during it, if you have any questions, feel free to ask during the time that we're talking. So we want to also have a little disclaimer that Plexus does not treat, cure, prevent any diseases, that all of the testimonies that we're sharing tonight about us or other people that we're sharing with you about our individual stories. Any business stuff that we share with you is just from our own personal experience as an ambassador with Plexus. We are not here to sell. We aren't here to be hardcore salespeople. We simply want to share with y'all our heart and why we believe in these products that are really and truly life-changing. So let me just move forward with this. So a little bit about my testimony is I started Plexus a little over 2 years ago. And I had a 2-year-old son and a 6-month-old daughter at the time when I started. And really and truly, the reason I started was to make my friend happy. She kept nagging me and bugging me about how awesome Plexus was, and I really honestly didn't really give her the time of day. I'm a personal trainer. I'm a researcher. I was one of those people that I thought all you need is clean eating, water, and exercise, and you're good to go. But what I found is that I still was lacking energy. I still didn't feel like I was giving my family my all. I didn't feel like my body was balanced. A lot of symptoms that I had ranged from things like foggy brain feeling in my head, just couldn't concentrate, wanting to take a nap every single afternoon, craving sugar like a maniac. Like what I could eat clean all day long, and I believe in clean eating, but when it came to nighttime, for some reason, I just wanted to raid the cabinets and find something sweet. So that was a big thing for me. And then when I ate the sugar, it made me feel worse. And then it made me have less energy. And then it's just like it was this bad cycle that I could never get out of. It's like, I would be healthy on one, aspect, but then I'm like totally unhealthy because of the way I was feeling and also the way I was somewhat living my lifestyle with craving sugar and wanting more sleep and things like that. In college, I knew that my gut was out of whack because of the way also that I had dealt with some depression. And what I found with Plexus and learning gut health in general, you can look it up online, is how gut health can be linked to anxiety, depression. It can be linked to so many of our issues. And so I knew that I needed to eat right, and I knew I needed to take a good probiotic. And I was taking a good one from Whole Foods, but when my friend approached me about Plexus, she said, try our probiotic. Just switch out what you already are taking and try ours because ours is different. And so after doing a lot of research, and I skeptically decided to join, within 5 weeks, I can honestly say that I felt completely different. I had my energy back. I had a clear mind. I didn't crave sugar, which made me want to eat even healthier, which helped result with a little bit more baby weight I was trying to lose. I exercised better. I had more energy during that. I had quicker recoveries from my workout as well, which was huge for me. So really and truly, I felt like Plexus was the missing piece to the puzzle of my health journey, that there was something missing, but this is what made everything make sense. And so I couldn't be more thankful for the opportunity that I gave Plexus, because I honestly didn't almost try it. But I'm very, very thankful. And I will share a little bit later about what specific products that I took and kind of the results from each one that I got, and go into more detail when I go over the products. So now I'm going to open it up to Kellie and get her to share a little bit about what she's experienced, because y'all all came here for her. So let me unmute you, Kellie, and then you can share away.
Okay. Hey, everyone. Okay, so first, I'm not sure how I found out Plexus. I know it was through Facebook, but I was looking for basically a probiotic, and I needed energy. And somehow or another, I saw one of my friends sharing their story about Plexus, so I thought, why not try it, see how I liked it. Well, within 2 weeks, I noticed the change in energy. I noticed the difference it made in the feeling I had in my gut, like that yucky, terrible feeling you feel when you're tired and you're exhausted and you just are like, I don't know, the heavy feeling that you have, and that's what I had. And it was gone, just in a matter of like a few weeks. I've benefited so much from it, just from the energy, and I don't know. Basically, it's more, I don't know how to explain it. I had inflammation problems, and I don't know. It helps that, but also I did so much research on the gut and how much it affects your overall health, and like I don't know if it's 80 or 90% serotonin in your gut and how important that is. And Plexus basically gets rid of the bad and fills it with the good, and you know it that's what it's done for me, and I think that's what it would do for, so like, I mean, that's, I don't know, I'm terrible at explaining, but um it's just, I feel like it's overall health. Like, it's not just a get skinny diet thing. It's what I'm interested in is overall health, and that's what I feel like in the end will benefit you the most than just putting a band-aid on something. And it's not that. It will definitely heal you, but I mean, it'll definitely fix the problem, not, you know what I mean. Okay, so anyways,
Yeah.
I'm sorry, I need a little help here. I'm like
No,
brain dead.
You're exactly right. I mean, it's a balancer. You know, it balances out your body if it's not anything, and that's what.
Mhm.
And like Kelly said, I mean, one of the things that we love about Plexus so much is that it gets to the root of our issues. If you wanted to compare Plexus with so many companies that are out there, and it gets confusing because there's this, there's that. They promise this, they promise that. What I love about Plexus is that it really does get to the root of our causes, and it
Right.
eliminates it, wipes it out, and then that's when everything else with your health falls back in place. And I'll explain how that happens with our products here in just a minute. So thank you, Kelly. I love hearing that, what it's done for you. So I do want to share with y'all the products that Kelly and I both have taken that have given us these results, and give you, like I said, a crash course over the core products that we have. So Plexus consists of all natural plant-based supplements that really address the root, like we were saying, cause of our health issues. So when you hear people talk about how it's helped their migraines, their IBS, their insomnia, their cravings, how my friend, one of my friends recently messaged me, and she has lost 30 pounds since December, has quit smoking, has energy. She, for the first time in her life, wants to go work out. She wants to eat healthier foods. I mean, I could go on and on about all these stories of people. But if you have a question tonight about how Plexus can help with your health needs, then just ask us. We're here to talk about it. And I've heard a lot of different health issues now that I've been in this for 2 years. So I hopefully would have a little bit of knowledge of which products to direct you to and all that kind of stuff. I want to make sure I'm on track with my notes. So when you address the root issues of blood sugar stabilization, inflammation, gut health, and nutrient absorption, then when you address these four things, then you really are at the cause of our modern day medical issues. Plexus, we don't have a huge line of products. We actually have 17, but I'm going to share with you 4 tonight that has been the game changer for both of us. So the first one is our Plexus Slim. It comes, I don't know if I can see it very well. It's a little packet that you drink once a day. And it is called Slim. However, if you're someone that does not need to lose weight, it's not going to make you lose weight. It's truly a health and wellness product. What it does is it stabilizes your blood sugar level. And when your blood sugar level is on like a train going up and down throughout the day, then you're going to have lack of energy. You're going to go and try to grab sugar, carbs to get energy from that. So what I love is that it just stabilizes your blood sugar without artificial ingredients. Non-GMO, does not contain artificial sweeteners or dyes. It's completely plant-based, and it's really good. It's kind of like a treat I look forward to during the day. But it was originally made for pre-diabetics and type 2 diabetics. And what they found was in their research was that people were not only stabilizing their blood sugar levels, but because of that, they were gaining energy, losing weight, and overall detoxifying and feeling better. And so a lot of people will say, I have more energy because of Slim. It's because of that stabilizing of your blood sugar without stimulants or caffeine. So it's non-caffeinated. I love that as well. So it says the word Slim, but I can guarantee that it's so much more than that. It's plant-based product that really does level out your body. So that's one of our favorites. And recently they added prebiotics to it. So prebiotics are basically miracle grow for probiotics. And so I'm about to go over our probiotic, which is our Pro Bio 5. And this is the whole reason I started Plexus, because like I was telling y'all, I took a probiotic before from Whole Foods. But what's so unique and different about ours, because I'm sure you hear on TV, you hear everywhere, like probiotics are good for you. Well, the reason that ours is different than any others out there on the market is because it contains an antifungal in it. So what some of y'all may or may not know is that we have a um, good and bad bacteria called microflora in our intestines and our digestive system. And when that is imbalanced, which lots of Americans, good and bad bacteria is imbalanced because of the standard American diet, stress, antibiotics, and steroids. And I'm sure all of us have experienced some stress or taken an antibiotic before, and that and standard American diet. I mean, that's just anything really you turn to that's packaged these days. So that gets our gut bacteria out of whack and imbalanced. And so this is going to go in and give you the good bacteria that you need. But not only that, you can't crowd out with just good bacteria the bad bacteria by just constantly giving your digestive system good. You have to have something that kills the bad bacteria as well. So our antifungal in it is what's going to kill the bad bacteria. So it's a very, very powerful probiotic, unlike any out there, that has been the game changer. I could tell a difference right away from taking my other one that was almost more expensive than this one, which I feel like ours is very reasonably priced. So these are kind of like a little married couple, the Pro Bio 5 and the Bio Cleanse. Like if you take this, you need to take this. And the Slim, the Pro Bio 5 and the Bio Cleanse is considered the triplex. They're our most popular foundational product. I believe that everybody can benefit from the triplex. And then in a minute, I'll talk about one more. But the Bio Cleanse is our magnesium supplement, and it oxygenates your bloodstream and your digestive system. So what that's going to do is gently eliminate anything that the Pro Bio 5 has killed. But also, bad bacteria does not live in a very well oxygenated environment. So when you're getting the good magnesium oxygenating your body, you'll unlikely have quite as much bad bacteria going on. So it's not like you're a cleanse. It's not something you're going to be running to the bathroom constantly. It's very gentle. And actually, I've had a lot of my own personal customers have IBS-C all the way to the other extreme, IBS-D, and have been so relieved with our Bio Cleanse because it's a neutralizer, it's a calmer, and it helps your digestive system do exactly what it's supposed to do. So like I said, Pro Bio 5 and the Bio Cleanse, they go hand in hand. Our example that we use, and this is kind of gross, but it gives you kind of a mental picture, is if you're taking the Pro Bio 5 without the Bio Cleanse, it's like scrubbing the toilet without flushing it afterwards. So you want to gently eliminate all that bad bacteria. And then the last product I'm going to talk about is our multivitamin X Factor. And the X Factor, along with the triplex, is what we call the Fab 4. Y'all, to be honest, I hated taking multivitamins before. I kind of was like, oh, I know it's something I need to do, but I don't like it. It used to make me, I'm just going to be completely honest. It just used to make me feel nauseated if I didn't have something to eat with it. It made me burp. Yuck. I know it's so gross, but it's so true. And then also I just felt like it was just kind of like just completely getting eliminated out of my body. I wasn't absorbing anything. So what's so great about our X Factor and what makes it unique is it has a patented aloe blend, like aloe vera, in it, which helps you absorb nutrients up to 300 more % than not having aloe in it. So not only are you actually absorbing what you're taking in this multivitamin, you're also absorbing other supplements better that you're taking, like our triplex system, and also healthy foods that you're eating. You're getting more nutrients from the foods that you're eating because of the aloe in it. So it truly is very, very unique. It's one of my favorite products, and my mom swears that it's helped her hair be thicker and our nails are growing better. Our family hardly, literally, ever gets sick because of the triplex and what it's done for our immune system. So that's been a huge blessing as well. Um, and I never get nauseated if I'm on an empty stomach taking this. And I like to take it along with my Slim because I feel like it's making me absorb my Slim better. So let me see where I am in my notes. Let's see. It also contains methylated folate, which we're learning more and more, like with research, and you'll just be hearing it, I'm sure, if any health things that you read, that folic acid is very hard for our body to absorb. And some people actually can't even absorb it. It's something, it grows toxic in their body, but our methylated formula of folate actually helps you get folic acid in a different form in your body where it digests easier. So that's a quick overview of our wonderful products. I could go on and on about them. That's actually like my favorite thing to talk about. But I do want to share with y'all a little bit of like why I joined Plexus. To be honest, when I first joined, I went all in as an ambassador. I knew it would just get my products at wholesale cost, and I wanted the cheapest price. That was it. But what I found is that if I didn't want this to come out of my budget every month, I just needed 2 or 3 customers. And I was easily able to get my mom and 2 friends on board with trying this with me because they were like, oh, I don't want you to try something without me. So I was able to get my products paid for. And then what I've loved and what has been such an unexpected blessing is that I've gained so many friendships from this, men and women in this company that I've gotten to know that have been a blessing. And then, like I mentioned before, I was a personal trainer. In the fall, I quit working because I wanted to be home full time with my kids to homeschool them. And y'all, it's given me an outlet to not only just be able to stay at home with my children, which has been a huge blessing. If it weren't for Plexus, I wouldn't be doing that. But also, it's given me an outlet to help people, to help them feel better. And that in itself has been worth everything to me. So, you know, quitting personal training, it was like God opened the door for me to be able to still help people with their health. And it's a very rewarding feeling. There's ongoing support. We have team pages. It's just been really, really fun. So if you're a person that loves people, you love to help people, we have lots of pharmacists, doctors, nurses, health coaches. I mean, you wouldn't believe how many like professional health people are on our team because they believe in these products so much. So it's just really fun. So if you're looking for something, if you're like, you know, it just really is an unexpected blessing that happened. I did post Candace Waterer's story on our event page. She is our upline that's a pharmacist, has a really amazing testimony. And if you haven't had a chance to look over that yet, I really encourage you to, because it's just proof. Well, I wasn't someone that was on a ton of medication like she was, but she was, y'all. She was on 7 different medications, and she has eliminated all of them simply from targeting the root of her issues with our products. And what a blessing that is. And so her story is pretty awesome if you'll want to go, and you'll want to go look at that. I've come to believe with all my heart that everyone can benefit from Plexus. I think everyone needs it. I know that's a very strong statement, and I'm not one of those people that just sugarcoats things. Kind of one of those people that I'm pretty real. I believe that everyone can benefit from it. You can be the healthiest person in the world and you just want to continue being healthy, or you can be someone that you have tried everything and you're suffering in silence and people don't even know it maybe around you, and you need something to help you, that you're sick of medication or whatever. This is for you too. So I love that Plexus is no pressure at all. Like if you were to even just join this, but all the opportunity in the world. You could make it your own. Um, so if you're wondering, sitting there wondering tonight, like what Plexus could do for you, I'm going to let you in on a few nuts and bolts as we finish. A lot of people start as a customer. On all of our products, there is a 60-day full money-back guarantee. Like everybody goes preferred route, signing up as a customer. What it is you do get on auto shipments. So don't freak out when I say that. You do create your own username and password, and you can go in and log in at any point in time and edit your order, cancel it, change it, whatever you want to do. That's a good first way to start if that's what you're, if you want to just start as a customer to begin with. Preferred means also that you're getting the discount. So retail is a one-time order at full cost. Like I said, nobody goes that route. It's just no point if you can save some money. And then the other route that we have is the wholesale ambassador route. And that is $35 for the year, just like getting a Sam's or Costco membership to get your products at wholesale. That's it. No strings attached. No, you have to have inventory. No, you have to sell. Like it's nothing like that. If you do have friends or family members that want to get on and order, you do benefit from that though. So you never know. Like even if you don't want to sell this and be a hardcore, like, I want to share this with everybody type person. If you had a friend or family member that said, I want to try it too, send them to your website. They order, it helps you pay for your products. It's that simple. And what the awesome thing is about tonight is that corporate is putting on a 10% off special for all orders for new ambassadors, which means wholesale route until tomorrow night at 5 p.m. So you're saving a good bit of money because when you join as an ambassador, you get a one-time offer to get your products lower than wholesale. But then on top of that, they're doing the 10% off. And then Kelly and I are offering $15 off from your $35 join fee as an ambassador as well. So like, this is the cheapest time you will ever be able to get the product, hands down. So that 10% off special from corporate ends tomorrow night at 5 p.m. But the $15 off we're offering until Tuesday night at midnight. So that's going to be the cutoff date for that. Now, if you say, I just want to start as a preferred customer, that's great. That's perfect route to go. I love that route. We're offering $10 off for anybody that orders a triplex. So, that's the products that I was mentioning minus the X Factor, which you can add that on top of that. So if you order a triplex, it's $10 off until Tuesday night at midnight as well. So I'm going to stop recording and then open it up for any questions anybody might have.